ICR Athari Pune. So for this program, I feel honored and privileged to welcome Honorable Captain Dr. Lakshmikant Kalantri sir, who is a former Director of Sericulture, Government of Maharashtra. He is also the President of Maharashtra Society of Extension Education, Nagpur. He is also General Secretary for Indian Society of International Society of Extension Education. So I welcome you, sir, for this training program. And sir was also former professor and head of Extension Division of Dr. Punjab Deshmukh Krishi Vidyapith, Akola. He is also giving lectures in so many trainings, especially in Manage, then in NAM. And again, he is my guide and mentor also. So again, I welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Then we have our special guest, Dr. Surya Gunjar, sir. Now recently he's working as an advisor for digital agriculture education at Rise India Private Limited, Mumbai, and he's an advisor and former director for UN Biodiversity Restoration Project Shillong, Meghalaya. This project specially work on carbon credit. He is a former visiting scientist and distance education specialist, knowledge management at Hyderabad, and he is also former director, School of Agriculture Sciences, Yeshwantrao Chauhan Maharashtra Open University, Nasik. I welcome you, sir, for this 21 days training program. So in this program, total in the morning session and in the afternoon session, we have conducted one lecture in morning session, one lecture in afternoon session, and we have given 5 assignments to all the trainees. After completion of these 5 assignments, we are providing them the certificate. So for this program, proceeding will be given by Dr. Ratna. Then feedback. We are taking some feedbacks of the participant. Dr. Vilas Tambe will be giving the feedbacks. Then Dr. Rathod Shilpa, she is also giving the feedback. Then some of the resource persons are there. I welcome you all. Dr. Atithan sir is there, who is professor head Department of Aquaculture. He is also giving feedback.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Dr. Surendram is also there, principal scientist and head from CWRDM, Kerala. He will also be giving the feedback as a resource person. So again, I welcome you all the participants, all the guests of honor, and our chief guest, Dr. S.K. Roy sir, will be joining after 3 p.m. because he's engaged in one of the program. So again, I welcome all the participants, all the guests, and now I request Dr. Ratna to please have the proceedings of this faculty development program. Please, Dr. Ratna.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to all, and I welcome today's chief guest as well as the guest of honors and all the participants, and as well as other resource persons who were engaged in this faculty development program. So I welcome you all in this valedictory functions of 21 days faculty development program on recent advances in agriculture technology for sustainable development of agriculture, veterinary, fisheries, and allied sectors. The faculty development program was started on 10th September 2024, and it started with the inaugural session. And after that, on the same day, the lecture was taken by the Dr. Sohail Ahmed, who is a senior scientist in ICR and Srinagar, based in Srinagar, on the very wonderful topic that is sustainable livestock production through fodder innovations, achieving the SDGs for the food security and environmental health. Similarly, the Dr. M.P. Thakur, who is the nodal officer for ICR NIRF, Directorate of Instructions, IGKV Raipur, Chhattisgarh, has given the lecture on recent advances in integrated development of agriculture and allied technologies in the other areas of the Lectures were covered in the fisheries, that is the integrated fish farming as the best sustainable farming by Dr. Atihan, Professor and Head of the Department of Aquaculture, Fisheries College of Research and Institute, Tamil Nadu. Then climate resilient livestock and poultry management to ensure the food and nutritional security by Dr. Ravindra Kumar, Department of Livestock Production and Management, College of Veterinary Sciences and Animal Husbandry, Birsa, Kake, Ranchi. Similarly, the Dr. Manjunathan has covered the ultrasonography in large animal practices and scientific feed and fodder production for the sustainable livestock sector was covered by the Dr. Prakash Kumar Rathod, and the role of AI and IoT in agriculture for sustainable development by Dr. S.K. Goyal, who is based in BHU Varanasi. Innovative ideas for the startups in the livestock sector was covered by Dr. Y.S. Jadon, who, Associate Professor, Dairy Extension, Department of Dairy Extension Education, BSU Patna. Sustainable rapeseed and mustard production in India, status and opportunity was covered by Dr. Pankaj Sharma, who is a Joint Director, ICR Nipson, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, Startup and Stand-up and Entrepreneurship Development in Agriculture and Sugarcane Ecosystem was covered by Dr. P. Murli, Principal Scientist, Head and Officer in Charge, Agribusiness Incubator, ICR Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore. Recent advances in conservation agriculture in Indian contest was covered by Dr. Manjana Gowda, and conservation of green fodder through hay and silage was covered by the Dr. Rajesh Nehra, Assistant Professor, College of Veterinary Animal Science, Bikaner, Rajasthan. Similarly, the other also resource persons also covered in different areas, that is a first aid treatment for the livestock population by Dr. Girish Udhavrao Yadav, Mumbai Veterinary College, Maharashtra. Then beekeeping for agriculture sustainable, Dr. Milind D. Joshi, who is the subject matter specialist in Baramati, Pune, KVK. Innovative business in agriculture and allied sciences was covered by Professor Sudhakar Divedi. Similarly, the precision feeding for the optimum livestock production was covered by Dr. Pankaj Kumar Singh, Department of Animal Nutrition, Bihar Veterinary College, Patna. Clusters frontline demonstrations on oil seeds are learning from the KVKs in Western India by Dr. Tushar Atre, scientist, ICR Atari Zone 8, Pune, Maharashtra. Applications of DSS on water and nutrient management for improved productivity under the unchanging climate. Dr. U. Sudaran, Principal Scientist and Head of Land Water Management Research Group, Culture for Water Resource Management, Kerala. Recent advances in plant disease and diagnosis and pathogen detection, Dr. Sajed Nabi, scientist of ICR Central Institute of Temperate Horticulture, Rangrith, Srinagar. And applications of drones in agriculture was also covered by the resource persons, Dr. Sachin Madhukar Nalavade, Professor and Head Farm Machinery and Power Engineering, Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapit, Rahuri. Establishment of mini backyards, RAS unit, aquaphonic and aerophonic system, Dr. Ashfaq Farooq Aga, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Fisheries, Rangli, Sukast and Kashmir. Disease management in livestock for the sustainable livestock development by Dr. Sudhanshu Shekhar, who is a senior scientist come head of the Krishi Vigyan Kendra in northeastern region, Patna, Bihar. Horti, pasture and sustainability, food security, Dr. Nagaratna Biradar, principal scientist of Dharwad, Karnataka, who is based in Indian Grassland and Fodder Research Institute. How to develop the model and ideal KVK for the reaching to unreached was covered by Dr. Shakir Ali Kuryam Ali Sayyed, Principal Scientist, ICR Atari Zone 8, Pune, Maharashtra. Agriculture Development Programs of India was also covered by Dr. Rajesh T, Scientist of Atari, Pune. Then Sustainable Urban Green Planning Thought GIS System, Professor Akhlaq Amin Wani was also covered by, who is based in the, who is the faculty of the Sukast Kashmir in Department of Forestry. Then integrated farming system, interventions through ICR Farmer First. First program was covered by Dr. Pandit Bhimraj Karande. Then role of fermentation and technology sustainable food production by Dr. Sonia Kumari, who is from the Bihar Animal Sciences University, Patna. And the last lecture was covered today was the prospect of animal welfare in the veterinary science and their applications in the assessment of the dairy farm in India by Dr. Chandan Kumar, who is the Associate Professor in charge Pasture and Forage Research Division, Veterinary College, Mathura. So in all, we have covered all the resources persons from all over the India from different fields and to make the faculty development program very useful for the persons who have attended or who are the participants for them. So this is all from my side, and I'm very thankful to all the Atari persons and also to the NADCL who has given me an opportunity to present the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ratna, ma'am. In the you have given the total proceedings about this faculty development program that we have conducted total 30 lectures, and in which we have given the 5 assignments to all the participants. These all the lectures we have covered all the subjects, especially the agriculture, not only the agriculture but also the allied subject also, in which especially we have covered the drones, AIs, even the extension, how to develop model and idle KVK, then even farmers first project is there, oil seeds and pulses program also we have covered. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now I request Dr. Vilas Tambe ji, Professor, Entomology Section, College of Agriculture, Nagpur, Dr. Punjabrao Deshmukh Krishi Vidyapit, Akola, to give feedback of the participant. Dr. Tambe, sir, please. Please unmute, sir. Please unmute. Dr. Tambe, please unmute.
Yes, sir. Hello. Is it audible now, sir?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. During the training sessions of NSDLs, also joins and several speakers, they have given their lectures and delivers. They are very useful to us. Most of the lectures, they are helpful to the KVK peoples. They are already reaches to the unreached peoples of the agriculture in all over India. So I think in some of these, some they cover the lecture, most of the livestock productions, sustainable agriculture development, transfer of the technologies. And among these, there is the most important session, there is the startup of the entrepreneurship. And nowadays, the government favor to the startup technologies. And under this, they covers how to entrepreneurs, they awares about the entrepreneur they started, and during this the KVK peoples, they have played the major roles for during the development of these entrepreneurship developments. Another thing is the how to develop the models, and this through these models we have to transfer the technologies they are related to the agricultures, not only for the agriculture, but there is the home science peoples also. That is the processing units, then formations of the those they are the peoples. They are most of the tribal peoples. They have the speakers. Under the speaker section, they are very helpful to the peoples. Those they are the related to the agriculture and transfer of the technologies. Again, there is the drone technology. Nowadays, drone technology is very useful where there is the outbreak of the pest and diseases. And among those outbreaks, President, when we want to spray the any chemicals, they are the CIB registered. And this CIB registration, when there is the outbreak or there is epidemic form and endemic forms, among these endemic and epidemic forms where there is then that pest and disease cannot be transferred to the one location to another locations. And another, there is the quarantine information is very useful to them when there is the endemic forms of the any pest and diseases such there is the quarantine. If there is one district, there is the well developed of the quarantine stations, then there is the checkup, for example, not only to the crop pest but it is also to the human diseases, livestock diseases. There is also we have to check at that levels. Then another is a role of fermentation technology. The fermentation technology is very useful because most of the all the human beings are depending on the milk and milk productions as well as the for fermentation technology useful to the fodder production technologies, fodder productions. So when there is the fodder productions and when we want to use the silage, that's just like a silage preparation. So silage preparations of fermentation technology is very useful. Then milk production fermentation is very useful. So importance of all these things, they are very useful to us. And this, when we aware and when we acquired this such type of technology, our KVK peoples and other scientists, they are very easily transferred to the peoples. Then they can start up there the entrepreneurship developments. Then another aqua farming is very useful because most of the all over the India there is the aqua farming is very essential. And among these aqua farmings, the fish productions as well as the agri farming is very important. So farming system models in each and every KVK there is a farming system model is developed. So through this farming system models, there is the productions of the livestock, backyard farmings, then there is the dairy farmings, then most of the horticultural crop productions, sustainable productions. And among these, through this agri farming technology, we have to develop the different clusters of the frontline demonstration through the entrepreneurs of the development of the frontline demonstrations in the different type of the varieties technologies. And through this cluster frontline demonstration in a cluster developed in a particular villages, so these villages may be acquired all technology, and one village is developed, then another village is developed, and such type of the development of the village, then it is passes to the taluka level, then from taluka level to the district level. So this all these they are the informations are given through the aqua farming, fish farming, research advances, livestock productions. So this is very useful to us, not only for us but all these scientists, they can be used in transfer of technology to the different indices. So this is my feedbacks. And another one thing is very important to us. When it is very not only for all the people there, but when we use as a physical mode, it is very useful to us because when we directly physically interact to the people is very useful, because most of the locations there is the networking problems, all these problems, that's why we are unable to join such thing and everything. And this during this session there is the cloudy weather conditions, rainy weather condition, and also there is the internet interruptions are found. So when it is a physical mode, there is very good, but not only but these things also very useful to, because something is we can get the output from these trainings, and this is useful to us. So thanks to for all the participants, and welcoming address to the given during the inaugural sessions to the Dr. Lakhan Singhs, Dr. Shakir Ali Ahmad, then Shah sirs, and all these delivered speeches by the different resource persons, particularly Sohail Ahmed, then Thakur sir, Jordan sirs, and Dwivedi sons, then Tushar Athare, Surendrans, Dr. Pankaj Nehra, Pankaj Sharma sirs. So all these resource persons, they are given the valuable information to us, and it is useful for using to the development of the farming technologies. Thank you so much, sirs. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to share my some feedbacks to us and all this audience and the trainees, sirs. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vilas Tambeji. Actually, we have tried to cover not only the agriculture but also the allied sectors, in which we have given
Yes,
emphasis on especially on not only on primary primary agriculture, but on secondary agriculture, and especially what you have told that we have to transfer the technology. So we have given the lectures on how to develop the model KVK, then Farmers First project is there, then CFLDs. So all types of lecture we have covered, and definitely in future, we'll try to conduct this training program on physical mode. We are trying in future, because this time we got very less period, very less time to organize this training program. But definitely in future we'll try to conduct this program on physical mode. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Now,
much. Thank you, sir.
now I request Dr. Shilpa Pradeep Kumar Rathod, Madam, Assistant Senior Scientist, Horticulture, Fruit Research Station, Dahigaon, Gujarat. So please give your valuable feedback. Yes, ma'am. Dr. Shilpa Rathod.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Hello,
You're audible but not
hello.
visible.
Yeah, good afternoon. Please.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm pleased to share my feedback as a participant of Faculty Development Program 2024. First of all, I'm thankful to the whole team of NADCR as well as ICR Achari for the organizing such a well-constructed
Shilpa
knowledge
madam, you
sharing
are audible
faculty
but you are
development
not
program.
visible. You are not
Yes, sir.
visible.
Yes,
Put
sure,
on
sure.
your camera also.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, that is good.
Okay, sir. For
Yeah,
organizing
fine.
such a wonderful, well-constructed faculty development program for the participants. First of all, I want to tell that all the lectures which are going on, that are starting from the quite enriching as well as informative, as well as the practically important as well. The lectures are designed in such a way that the whole holistic idea of agriculture as well as allied fields are completely considered and covered. The lectures on subjects like fodder innovations helps to understand the importance of good fodder production and how it affects the sustainable livestock production, and what to do when surplus amount of fodder is there and scarcity of fodder is there. The lecture on recent integrated agriculture technologies for sustainable production gives an idea about how integrating different farming systems results in higher and better quality produce. The lecture on integrated fish farming provides wholesome knowledge of fish rearing along with agriculture as an entity. From the lecture on climate resilient livestock and poultry production, we came to know that the climate is very important and determining factor for livestock production. So we have to keep an eye on the climate before selecting livestock for sustainable development purpose. The lecture on ultrasonography in large animals gave us breakthrough information on different diseases of large animals and how to diagnose them by ultrasonography. The speaker gave important key ideas about scientific feed and fodder production for sustainable livestock and poultry production in a quite scientific way. The speaker gave basic concept of role of AI, IoT, drone technology in agriculture, using which we can mitigate some of the stresses like biotic and abiotic stresses. The lecture on innovative ideas on startups gave up the guideline for how to start a startup to live livestock production with innovative ideas and updated knowledge of the subject. The lecture on sustainable oilseed production status and opportunities gave an idea about how sustainable rapeseed mustard production in India is important and how it is so much crucial. As India is importing large amount of edible oils and its indigenous demand is too high, how to mitigate that conditions, as well as reducing our daily intake of the oils in our life. Overall, all the lectures, including the role on AI, drones, model KVKs, etc., gives enrich our knowledge as well as give great emphasis on sustainable agriculture, veterinary, fisheries, and allied sectors with a great detail on every aspect of it. Such lectures open up new windows to our knowledge, especially the lecture on startups like gives an idea about how to do new businesses. Like there are different firms which are very useful in market for agriculture marketing purposes. So recently, I have one student who have started Mango Mart, and he has the turnover of almost 5 crores in only from the mango. So this kind of research is very important. This kind of entrepreneurship development is very important. And moreover, I am thankful for the NADSL team as well as team of Atari ICR for giving me this opportunity to make feedback on this subject. And I'm thankful to the Dr. Uh, Shakib Ali Sayyid, sir, Dr. S.K. Roy sir, Dr. Vilas Jairam Survey sir, Dr. Ratna Nashin madam, as well as Dr. S. Athiyan sir, Dr. Surendran sir, as well as Dr. Kalandri sir for valuable time and giving us the quite enrichment knowledge and the proper professional development which we require for our field. Thank you for so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shilpa, for your valuable feedback for this training program. Definitely, this training program is very helpful for all the participants. Thank you so much. Now, I request Dr. S. Athitan, Professor and Head, Department of Aquaculture, Fishery College and Research Institute, Tamil Nadu Fishery University, Tamil Nadu, India. Please, sir. Dr. Athitan, please unmute.
Unmute कीजिए, unmute.
Dr. Athitan, please unmute. Dr. Athitan, please unmute. I think there is some technical problem. Dr. Athitan?
Sir, I think there is some technical problem. Can we move forward? Then we will again
Yeah.
call, sir.
Again, I request Dr. U. Surendram, Principal Scientist and Head from Kerala.
Yeah.
Sir, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Respected dignitaries, the Chief Guest Dr. Lakshmikant sir, and other Chief Guests and professionals from Atari as well as NADSCL and all other participants. Good afternoon to all. So if you look at the training program, it was really a privilege for me to serve as a resource person for the training session on recent advances in agriculture technology for sustainable agriculture, veterinary, fisheries and allied sectors. Actually, what I feel is these sessions, mostly as a resource person, I feel that this session brought together professionals from diverse fields, because normally we deal with agriculture if suppose we are from agriculture background. So here we could able to see different participants from different fields. So that can create a collaborative environment allowed for the meaningful exchange of knowledge and experience. And the training, when I gone through the brochure as well as the topics, I found that training was well structured, covering a wide range of topics. That's what I wish to say here. In the sense, it is entirely covering not only very specific to agriculture sector, especially for the extension officials or extension faculties. This kind of training programs, by combining all the sectors, definitely will give you a good kind of advantage, so that when they interact with the farmers, especially somebody was telling like reaching the unreached people. So for that, this kind of knowledge or information will be definitely helpful. Then coming to the participants, during my session, I found that they showed a keen interest in learning about the advancement of these technologies. And even after the session also, I got one or two queries from the participants via email and all. So during the session also, I found they are highly interactive and asking or posing some insightful questions that really helped me also. That's what I found. And this cross-disciplinary exchanges between agriculture, veterinary science, and fisheries definitely is a holistic thing to understand the sustainable practices, and that is the need of the hour, like a country like India. So, and I hope that and also confident that the knowledge shared during this training program will enable the participants to implement these technologies in their respective fields, especially to the farming community, in agriculture sector, animal health, as well as the fisheries management. So what I feel from my personal experience that this kind of training programs needs to be organized quite often so that the faculty will develop it or enrich their knowledge. As one of the participant was suggesting, if there is a possibility, try to organize it on a offline mode, but there may be a lot of difficulties in those that I know, but still that will give you much more advantage to all the participants as well as the resource person. And once again, I thank the organizers Atari Pune as well as NADSL for giving me this opportunity to interact with the participants, and I look forward for such kind of interactions in future also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Surendram. You have given a very useful information and you have given very useful feedbacks also. Then I request Dr. S. Athithan, Professor and Head. Are you there, sir?
Sir will join in 5 minutes.
Yes, he's there. Dr. Athithan, please unmute. Dr. Athithan, we can see you. Please unmute and start. Yes, sir, please. Please unmute. Dr. Athithan, please unmute.
अभी भी अनम्यूट नहीं हुआ सर आप.
Dr. Athithan, please unmute.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, now you are audible.
Now you are, yes.
Sir.
You are audible now.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
Please
My
audible.
voice
start.
is audible.
please start.
Please continue.
Oh, okay.
Sir.
Thank you. Just 3 minutes before, power gone in our campus. Okay. Very good evening to everybody gathered through Google Meet. First of all, I thank the organizers for giving the opportunity to serve as a resource person to share my experiences gained to the participants. I think this 21 days faculty development program, yes, definitely encouraged and updated the participants about the recent advantage and about the technology for software development of agriculture side, veterinary side, fisheries, and allied. I enjoyed all presentation, including my presentation given on 11/9 between 2:30 and 3:30. I think in my presentation, nearly about 7 participants have asked the questions. Dr. Sumati Smita, Jasmine Bath, Mr. Barodoy, Priti Verma, Hidendra Kumar, then Mr. Umar Rasool, like that. It showed the participants have attended with full spirit. Like that, the participants have attended each lecture in an interesting manner and learned thoroughly. I am sure that all the participants should benefit from this faculty development program. I think all the resource person lecture may be brought and included in the souvenir, I think, and it comes as a proceedings with ISS number like that. So that can be selected to all the participants for their future reference material. And finally, Benjamin Franklin told this one, tell me, I forget. Teach me, I may remember. And involve me, I learn, like that. So by seeing this training brochure, participant may forget. This training program taught to the participant by several guest lectures or guest speakers like that. So definitely participants may remember. And finally, yes, participants really involved in themselves. That indicates the participants learned successfully. Then final message to all the participants from my side is a common one. Your life partner is your body. No one can help your body other than you. Pranayama for lungs, meditation for mind, yoga for body, walking for heart, good food for intestine, good thoughts for soul, and good karma for your world, our world. So once again, thank you all the participants and organizers for giving this opportunity to share my field of interest. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aditan. Thank you so much for your valuable feedbacks as a resource person.
Yes.
Now it's time to listen to our honorable guest, most respected Dr. Surya Gunjar sir, who is an advisor, Meghalaya Biodiversity Restoration Project, Shillong, and he's a former director, School of Agricultural Sciences, YCMU, Nasik. So, honorable sir, please guide us and please give us information regarding carbon credit also, so that the other participants can also understand about the carbon credit. Thank you. Please.
Yeah, good noon to all. May I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, see, I have been already introduced by Dr. Shakir Ali. I would like to welcome all the participants and the resource persons for this faculty development program's valedictory session. I would like to thank the director Atari, Dr. S.K. Roy, Dr. Shakir Ali, my friend Dr. Lakshmikant Kalantri, and all the resource persons and participants. I was listening to the feedback from various resource persons and the participants. And if I see the number counter at bottom of my laptop is 107. So I suppose more than 100 participants have participated in this program and benefited from these deliberations. And now they are well equipped to go ahead with the new advances in various fields. Both the participants, they have given feedback and they shown that the program was very good. There are a lot of subject covered in the program, but that is good thing that you have integrated all the subject in one program. But you know, the faculty development program, there are different disciplines people are participating in the program. Maybe some from biotechnology, maybe some from veterinary sciences, maybe some from agriculture. And the participants are from all over India. I was looking to the list of participants. I saw many of the participants from Northeast India. And currently I'm working in Northeast India, working with the tribal people in Khasi Hill and Garo Hills in Meghalaya. And what we think about the requirement of the extension in the field is maybe sometimes different from the need of the local target group. And sometimes we are right to deliver with them, sometimes we are away from that. My suggestion for this program, maybe you may have some problems to accommodate all the subject, but one of the participants, he said that if it would have been better if the program would have been face-to-face. See, face-to-face program has a more effective than any other program. But because of technology, we are using this technology of the online education, online training, online learning, because we cannot afford to the cost of the training face-to-face, because the transport cost and all logistic costs, food arrangement, accommodation is very difficult nowadays because of crunch in budget all the year round. So this is the alternative to deliver our thoughts to the participants. But in future, I would like to recommend that each faculty should have separate faculty development program. Because, you know, the agriculture is a very generic term, very huge subject. And agriculture is catering to more than 10 faculties. You know, there are faculties of agriculture sciences, horticulture, forestry, fishery, veterinary sciences, agriculture engineering, home sciences, community sciences, biotechnology. Now, new frontier technologies are coming that are nanotechnology and other the remote sensing and GIS. Now, you cannot combine all the subject together, which may not be interested to learn by each and every candidate. So maybe in future, if you go with discipline-wise faculty development program, there is a homogeneity of the people interested in the subject. Now the current group of participants is very heterogeneous, right from veterinary sciences to biotechnology, nanotechnology. Looking to the 30 subject, which are read by Radha, and it was seen that you have covered subject right from agriculture to nanotechnology, from artificial intelligence to GIS, to the drone technology. It's a good thing that every participant should have a flavor of the subject, what is going on in the technology. So the things are good, and we should go ahead with the faculty development program more in number, maybe once in a 2 month at the institutions of excellence, not necessary at the headquarters, not necessary online, but we should identify the institutions of excellence. There are many in India, and we should arrange those who are very strong in veterinary sciences. We should organize the faculty development program on that institutions. This should be the continuous process in the faculty development program. Second point I would like to share, I have gone through the list of subject, and the title of the program is the recent advances in agriculture technology for sustainable agriculture. Sustainable word and the integration words are the buzzword in this training program. You know, we always talk about sustainability, sustainable agriculture production, sustainable food system, integration of different technologies like integrated pest management. But many times, every time, the technology is not economically sustainable. Maybe ecological sustainable, but economically not viable. Sometimes technology is economically viable, but ecologically not sustainable. And as you find, I'm not a hardcore extensionist, but working in the field, and whatever feedback I take from the beneficiaries and the farmers, I would like to share with you. You know, there are different scientists and different professionals have a different opinion. And currently, from last many years, there are two groups of professionals and agriculture scientists advocating their concept. One group advocates that the chemical farming, industrial agriculture, and the conventional agriculture is the only solution to feed the vast population in India. And you know, the chemical agriculture has created a lot of problems in food, water, soil, air pollution, destruction of environment, and all these things. And now we are shifting to the organic agriculture, organic farming, biodynamic agriculture, natural farming. And there is another group, they are advocating such type of technology without considering the merits and demerits of the system. See, none of the technology, none of the science, none of the approach can work in isolation. And we have to go with integrated approach. We have to respect the chemical technology as well as we have to respect the organic agriculture technology. And we have to integrate, we have to combine, we have to graft between two technologies. And that should be the ecological approach of the food production system. If we accept the ecological principle of agriculture, we have to integrate all the technologies together, including conventional technology, including the modern technology, including the indigenous technology, all put together. and find out what is required in a particular farm. You know, you cannot recommend a technology very general, applicable to all fields and farms in all agroclimatic regions, in all states, in all districts. It is not possible, because you know we have a n number of agroclimatic regions in India, having different climate, different soil, different cropping pattern. So technological recommendation should be based on the local situation, and the local situation should be integrated with agroecological approaches. And agroecology will the only solution to solve our food production system as far as our country is concerned. Currently, you know, we are heavily depending on chemical fertilizers and pesticides. And chemical fertilizers and pesticides has created a lot of problems to our environment. Now the air you breathe is polluted, the water you drink is polluted, the food you eat is contaminated, the soil is already sick, and it cannot support the food production system anymore in future. So my third suggestion is to go for a eco-friendly agriculture, ecologically sustainable and economically viable. Then and then this food production system will survive. One more issue I would like to put forth with you is that, see, there are different types of chemical pesticides available in the market: green label pesticide, blue label pesticide, red label pesticide, yellow label pesticides. The red label pesticides are more in demand because they are deadly poisonous and they kill the insect pests or instantly. And farmers are behind the red label pesticides. And the red label pesticides has created a lot of problem to our environment. Now our environment is so polluted, it is very difficult to survive in such an environment. Now we have to take care of our recommendation while recommending to the farmers. As far as possible, you cannot stop the production of red label pesticides, because red label pesticide lobby is very strong. They are paying heavy taxes to the government. So you cannot stop them. But at least you can do not to recommend the red label pesticide, so that you can reduce the use of red label pesticides in our food production system. And this recommendation will help us to save ourselves. Otherwise, time will come and we will kill ourselves through our recommendations. And that time is not far away. So I would like to recommend that, you know, the extension system in India is very strong. There are more than 7,000 scientists and professionals working with the KVK system, attached with the 11 Ataris. They are the leaders in transfer of technology, and then they can take up this issue and tell the farmers, go according to your local input and local resources. Because if you shift our inputs more than 80% locally available, indigenously available, and handmade or homemade, then we can save the environment, we can save the cost of production. For example, we can use the Jivamrut-like substances for soil health management. We can use botanical pesticide and botanical formulations for the pest management, disease and pest management, and that can reduce the pollution of environment, that can reduce the destruction to the environment. One more point I would like to highlight here. If we go for ecological approaches, including crop rotation, use of biofertilizers, biopesticides, botanical pesticides, as well as Jivamrut, Bijamrut, Panchagavya, this should be advocated in local farming so that they can promote the earthworm population under the ground and honeybee population above the ground. And you know, the earthworm and honeybee, these are the two organisms in nature. They can save our agriculture, they can save our living, and they will help to sustain our food production system in a long run. So there are different points to discuss, but I will not take much time. But I want to throw some light on these organisms, including microorganisms, and their use in soil health management and plant protection, and avoid the deadly chemicals, including fertilizers and pesticides. I'm not saying that stop using pesticides and fertilizers. There is no alternative, but you can avoid at least poisonous fertilizers like urea. Urea is 100% soluble in water, and 10% urea is utilized by the crop plants, and 90% is leached out on the water and evaporate in the air. And that is the reason why air is polluted, water is polluted, and soil is polluted. And there are some pesticides, they are persistent in the soil and water for many more years, more than 20 years. And in the food chain, they are coming in our body and they destroyed our health and leading to a serious diseases in our life. Now, whatever food we eat and whatever food we produce, we are not aware about how poisonous or how bad it is. But we have to take care to sustain our food production using local inputs available in the nature, available in the village, and we can save our food production system. Lastly, I would like to thank the Atari director, Dr. Shakir Ali, and their colleagues for giving me opportunity. And I would also like to give best wishes to the resource persons for their deliberations and the participants who has participated in the program, completed the program, and they are going to use this knowledge-driven technology in the field. One more point I would like to add, the participant will get certificate, but unless the participants are examined and evaluated in the examinations, normally participant remains not serious about the training program. So it should be, since I am working in this field in agriculture education for 38 years, so examination made with the trainer or made the participant may be young or old, the examination must be there. And if you declare on the first day, the participants are seriously listening, seriously working for the assignment, seriously thinking in their mind the use of technology in their area, and our purpose of conducting faculty development program is fulfilled. So I wish success to all the participants, and I'm thankful to all the participant and resource person, including the Atari officials, for giving me opportunity and listen to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, respected sir.
Thank you, sir.
You have given so much valuable suggestions also. So your first suggestion is discipline-wise, we have to conduct the faculty development program. This is the first kind of the program which we have conducted, that is for 21 days. But especially for discipline-wise, we have conducted especially for veterinary discipline month. In the month of July, we have conducted this program. And second thing, you have highlighted that that we can use the biopesticide, biofertilizer, Jivamrut, Bijamrut. Already we are running the flagship program of Government of India on natural farming. So all KVKs, all 731 KVKs, they are participating in this program. And we are trying to give alternative to the farmers so that it can reduce the pesticide load as well as the fertilizer load also. And we are trying to do all the things in the integrated mode, so that all the technologies, not only the chemical pesticide fertilizer, but also this type of the botanicals, natural products, botanical, we can use in an integrated way, so that the farmers can get the rate for their produce as well. It should be residue free. So sir, we are working through KVK, we are working. Thank you so much, sir, for giving a very valuable suggestion. Thank you so much. Now I request Captain Dr. Kalantri sir, former Director of Sericulture, Maharashtra. He is also President of Maharashtra Society of Extension Education, Nagpur. He is also General Secretary.
Hello, you are already introduced to me. Let me start.
Yeah. Sir, please.
Shakir Ali ji.
Yes, sir.
NADC बारामुल्ला से जो भी अफसर आज के मीटिंग में है, उनको मैं बधाई देना चाहूंगा कि बहुत ही अच्छा प्रोग्राम आपने डिजाइन किया और इस प्रोग्राम को बड़े अच्छे ढंग से आर्किटेक्ट करने में, इसको डिजाइन करने में, क्राफ्ट करने में जो डॉक्टर SK रॉय के साथ में जो डायरेक्टर अटारी है पुणे के डॉक्टर शाकिर अली जी ने जो मेहनत की, वो बधाई के पात्र है। मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा कि आज मैं उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे हूँ जहाँ डॉक्टर सूर्या गुंजाल जैसे भारत के जो अच्छे साइंटिस्ट हैं, जो फील्ड में जाके जनता के साथ में, लोगों के साथ में, किसान के साथ में काम करते हैं, जिन्होंने कुछ अच्छी चीजें एग्रीकल्चर के सेक्टर में पिछले 35 सालों से 40 साल से काम करते हुए एस्टेब्लिश कर दी है। उतना उनका एक काम करने का अपना एक तरीका है, बड़ा डिसिप्लिन काम करते हैं और काम करने में कोई हलगर्जी जो है, कोई लिथार्जी की है, वो बिल्कुल डाइजेस्ट नहीं कर सकते। मैं उनको सुन रहा था, उसको ऐसा लगा कि भाई अब सर ने जब बोल देने के बाद में मैंने कुछ बोलने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं है, फिर भी आपने मुझे बुलाया है, आपने इनवाइट किया है, तो मैं अपने विचार रखना पसंद करूंगा। डॉक्टर सूर्या गुंजाल जी को प्रणाम करता हूँ, मेरे मित्र भी है, मेरे वरिष्ठ मार्गदर्शक भी है, मेरे गुरु भी है और मैं जीवन में बहुत सारी बातें उनके सीख चुका हूँ। ये मुझे आज के प्लेटफॉर्म पे आप सब के लोगों के इन्फॉर्मेशन के लिए बताने में बेहद खुशी होती है। आप सबको बधाई देते हुए, भाई अतीत खान साहब जो है HOD अपने तमिलनाडु के फिशरीज यूनिवर्सिटी के, सर वंडरफुल यूर एज ए रिसोर्स पर्सन एज टुडेज गेस्ट आल्सो। डॉक्टर सुरेंद्रन CWRDM केरला से है। कितने वैरायटी देखो, बारामुल्ला से लगा के तो केरला तक, कश्मीर टू कन्याकुमारी जैसे बोलते हैं, इतने इतने डिस्टेंस से लोग पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं। रत्ना जी है रायपुर से, डीन है वहाँ के। विलास तांबे जी हमारे यंग साइंटिस्ट, नागपुर के एग्रीकल्चर कॉलेज, हिंदुस्तान का जो सबसे पुराना एग्रीकल्चर कॉलेज है, जो किसानों से तांबे साहब हर वक्त जुड़े रहते हैं। मैडम शिल्पा जी को भी मैंने सुना, यंग साइंटिस्ट है। और तुषार जी, आपने बड़ा अच्छा कोऑर्डिनेट किया है आपके सबके साथ में। मैं ये बहुत कुछ लंबी चौड़ी बात नहीं कहूंगा, पर मेरा एक ही कहना है कि भाई एग्रीकल्चर में अभी जो जमीन में वही उगेगा जो बिके जाएगा, जिसको किसानों की कुछ बाजार में ले जाने के बाद में कुछ पैसा मिलेगा, उनका खर्चा जाते हुए ये 75-77 साल के किसान, अपने भारत की आजादी के पश्चात में हम कोई टेक्नोलॉजी इस प्रकार के ढूंढने में सफल नहीं हो पाते हैं जिसमें किसान के जेब में 4 पैसे सच्ची ढंग से बैठ पाते हैं। मैं ये नहीं कहना चाहूंगा कुछ होता ही नहीं है, जरूर कुछ हुआ है, इसीलिए हम इतने बड़े ऊंचाई तक पहुंच के आज फूड के रिक्वायरमेंट में सेल्फ सफिशिएंट है और हम कई एक्सपोर्ट भी कर सकते हैं। फिर भी कुछ कमियां हैं, कुछ काम करने की अभी भी मार्जिन है, कहीं स्कोप है। ये सब काम करते हुए आपने बड़े अच्छे सब्जेक्ट चुने। मुझे अच्छा लगा कि एक वेटनरी का सब्जेक्ट भी था, लाखन सिंह साहब, कोकाटे साहब, मंजुनाथ साहब आपके इनॉग्रेशन प्रोग्राम में आए थे। ये अपने अपने क्षेत्र में काम करने वाले बहुत बड़े लोग हैं। फॉर्डर पे बात की आपने, हमने इंटीग्रेटेड एग्रीकल्चर पे बात की, आपने क्लाइमेट पे बात की, आपने एनिमल सोनोग्राफी पे बात की, आपने आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस पे, ट्रांसफर ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी पे, लाइफ स्टॉक पे, मस्टर्ड पे, सारे सब्जेक्ट चुन लिया आपने। ये सब करते हुए कुछ बातें जो आपने तो कंजर्वेशन पे, ग्रीन फॉर्डर पे, फर्स्ट एड पे, बी कीपिंग पे, ये अलग अलग आइडियाज जो है केवीके को डेवलप करने, उसके लिए फ्रंटलाइन डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन, ये सारी बातें जो है वो आपने बड़े अच्छे ढंग से चुनी है, मुझे अच्छा लगा। ये आपने जो एक सब्जेक्ट और चुना, हाउ टू डेवलप मॉडल केवी के, तो मॉडल केवीके के बारे में, जब मॉडल केवी जब बन जाएगा तो उसके परिसर में 200 किलोमीटर 500 किलोमीटर के परिसर के किसान जो है वो सच में कुछ ज्ञान की प्राप्ति कर अपने किसान की अपनी खेती में कुछ उगा पाएंगे, कुछ बेच पाएंगे, कुछ प्रोसेस कर पाएंगे। ये ग्रीन अर्बन प्लानिंग का जो आपने सब्जेक्ट रखा वो भी मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। जो भी रिसोर्स पर्सन ने उन पे बात की बड़ी अच्छी थी। ये एग्रीकल्चर जो अभी पूरा हिंदुस्तान का एग्रीकल्चर बता लीजिए और दुनिया का एग्रीकल्चर बता दीजिए, ये सब जो एग्रीकल्चर जो चल रहा है वो है, सारा घूम रहा है फूड, फ्यूल एंड फाइबर। एग्रीकल्चर को हम अभी सीमित नहीं रह सकते. वी कैनॉट लिमिट एग्रीकल्चर टू द ओनली फूड. दैट इज वन ऑफ द एस्पेक्ट. एग्रीकल्चर आल्सो नो हैज टू पे द अटेंशन फॉर फ्यूल, ग्रीन फ्यूल जो है. और एग्रीकल्चर इज ऑलरेडी कैटरिंग और नीड फॉर फाइबर, फाइबर, डाइवर्सिफाइड फाइबर, not only cotton as such. So what I would suggest that whatever not exactly I won't say missing, but कल ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने बड़ी लंबी और अच्छी बात कही कि ये सेरिकल्चर के बारे में बोले मन की बात में, वो विशेषतः टसर के ऊपर, जो ट्राइबल एरिया में टसर जो ट्राइबल्स करते हैं उसमें जो उनको आमदनी मिलती है उसके बारे में बड़ी लंबी बात उन्होंने की. तो वो सेरिकल्चर शायद आपके इसमें से जरा छूट गया था. नेचुरल फार्मिंग का बहुत डंका पीटे जा रहा है. हम तो अपने व्यक्तिगत रूप से कुछ नेचुरल फार्मिंग के बहुत ज्यादा फेवर में नहीं है, पर ब्लू चिप प्रोग्राम में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इतना उसको बढ़ावा दे रहा है, तो उसके बारे में भी क्या नेचुरल फार्मिंग किस प्रकार का हो सकता है. तो जब हमारे एक फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम का मेरा समझ ये है कि भाई जो हमारे लोग किसानों के बीच जाने वाले हैं, अपनी बात रखने वाले हैं, वो अपने ज्ञान के बारे में इतने सशक्त बन जाए ताकि कोई सवाल उनको पूछा जाए तो उसका जवाब उनके पास में होना चाहिए. इसके लिए उनको फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट में अगर करना है तो अभी भारत सरकार बोल रहा है कि नेचुरल फार्मिंग करो, ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग करो, केमिकल फार्मिंग कम करो. ये सारी बातें हैं. बात सही है कि केमिकल फार्मिंग से कुछ घाटा जरूर हुआ है, कोई दिक्कतें आई है. वो जमाना था जिस वक्त लोग मर रहे थे, 50-52 लाख लोग ऐसे ही चले गए थे 1952 का. आपने अगर दो फेमाइन देखा होगा, दुष्काल देखा होगा, तो बड़ी गंभीर समस्याएं थी. स्वामीनाथन जी ने कुछ कदम उठाए, नैनीताल से उन्होंने जो पंतनगर से काम शुरू किया, बीट के वेराइटीज लाए, क्रांति हो गई. नहीं तो बड़े सारे, अब तो हम 140 करोड़ के ऊपर हो गए ना. इनके सबको खिलाना, इनका पेट भरना, और हमारे अपने आप पर अभी भी हमारे पास ऑयल सीड की कमी है, अभी भी हमें दलहन की चीजों की हमें कमी है. ये सारे तो अपने को करना ही पड़ेगा. तो ये बातें कुछ आपको ध्यान देना पड़ेगा, ऐसा मुझे लगता है. मुझे और भी एक लगता है कि ये एक कोई ऐसा है कि अप्रोच नया ढूंढिए, ये प्रॉब्लम डिटेक्टिंग एंड सॉल्विंग लैब. ये ह्यूमन लैब होते हैं ना, साइकोलॉजी वाले जो होते हैं ह्यूमन लैब ही तो होते हैं ना. तो प्रॉब्लम डिटेक्टिंग, you should be in the position as an KVK scientist or SMS working there in the different KVKs. मेरे ख्याल से कुछ 760 KVKs है ना. तो ये सारे KVKs में काम करने वाले साइंटिस्ट ये सोचे कि भाई किसानों का प्रॉब्लम क्या है, उसको डिटेक्ट कीजिए, उसको समझिए, उसको जानिए और उसको सॉल्व कीजिए. उसको सॉल्व करने के प्लेटफॉर्म बनाइए, उसमें किसान को भी इंक्लूड कीजिए, उसमें साइंटिस्ट को भी इंक्लूड कीजिए, उनके ICR के रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट को भी इंक्लूड कीजिए, और एक प्रॉब्लम डिटेक्टिंग एंड सॉल्विंग लैब ऐसा नाम देकर उसको आगे बढ़ा दीजिए. दूसरा मैं ये भी है और कहना चाहूंगा कि फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम के बीच में कि भी एक फ्राइडे क्लब बनाइए. सैटरडे छुट्टी होती है, संडे छुट्टी हो जाती है, KVK को छुट्टी होती है कि नहीं मुझे नहीं पता, मगर आमतौर पे 5 डेज के वीक में. तो फ्राइडे क्लब बनाइए. उस फ्राइडे क्लब में जो भी किसान है एक समय दे दीजिए. जैसे आज हमने बोल दिया था आपने 2:20 को आ जाइए, तो हम आ गए, तो बस एक फ्राइडे में टाइम ठहरवा दीजिए और उसी फ्राइडे क्लब में जो आना चाहे वो आइए. अपने प्रश्न बताए, अपने उत्तर जवाब है जो बताए, पिछले सवाल जो आपको जवाब मिला उसमें आपने क्या पाया ये बताइए, उसमें हिस्सेदारी कीजिए कि हमने क्या सफलता पाई है. और ऐसे एक फ्राइडे क्लब जो है वो उसको अपना बनाइए. एक नया कंसेप्ट है. और आप ये सब काम करते हो. तो और एक चीज जो छूट गई थी ऐसा मुझे लगता है वो है सक्सेस स्टोरी जो है. ICR हर वक्त ऑनर करता है अलग अलग क्षेत्र के किसानों को नेशनल लेवल पे. हर स्टेट ऑनर करता है अपने अपने स्टेट में अच्छे किसानों को. हम ये चाहते हैं कि जो सक्सेस स्टोरी जो किसान की होती है ना वो बड़ी मजबूत होती है. तो सक्सेस स्टोरी के पीछे वो अपना उसका खुद इंडिजिनियस ज्ञान होता है, इंडिजिनियस अपनी मेहनत होती है, लो कॉस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी होती है. तो ये ऐसे जो है सक्सेस स्टोरीज ऑफ द फार्मर जो है उसको बढ़ावा दीजिए और वो सक्सेस स्टोरी का एक प्लेटफॉर्म बना के उनका भी एक रखिए ना एज ए रिसोर्स पर्सन फॉर द सक्सेसफुल फार्मर. उनको भी अपना भाषण देने लगाइए, उनके सक्सेस स्टोरी को सुनिए, वो रिप्लिकेट करते क्या कह सकते हैं. देखिए ICR भी तो ऑनर करता है और स्टेट भी हर सक्सेस में करते हैं. दूसरी बात जो थोड़ी सी रह गई थी ऐसा मुझे लगता है शायद इतने सारे सब्जेक्ट कवर करना आपके लिए डिफिकल्ट भी होगा, प्रोसेसिंग का रह गया था. अभी बिना प्रोसेसिंग के तो वैल्यू एडिशन नहीं हो सकता है. कार्बन क्रेडिट है, बहुत ही नया सब्जेक्ट है. कार्बन क्रेडिट में भी उत्तर प्रदेश में करीब करीब ये कुछ 10 जिलों में उत्तर प्रदेश में ये एक्सपेरिमेंट चल रहा है और किसानों को करीब करीब साल भर में 6,000 रुपीज कार्बन क्रेडिट उन्होंने अपना जो क्रॉप अपने जमीन में लगाया है उसके थ्रू मिल रहे हैं, उस मैकेनिज्म डेवलप किया है, बड़ा अच्छा है। नया सब्जेक्ट है तो उसको इंट्रोड्यूस कर दीजिए कार्बन क्रेडिट का, कि हमारे साइंटिस्ट को केवीके के अगर कोई पूछे कि भाई कार्बन क्रेडिट क्या होता है, हम कुछ मिला सकते हैं क्या, उसके ऊपर भी काम करने की आवश्यकता है। दूसरा फ्रूट पर तो मैडम ने, शिल्पा जी ने बोला, मैडम को गुजरात के फ्रूट और फ्लावर्स का जो है, अभी डाइवर्सिफाइड एग्रीकल्चर में फ्लावर और फ्रूट की तरफ भी तो हमने ध्यान देने से किसानों की आय जो है बढ़ सकती है। वेजिटेबल्स का भी आपके शायद रह गया था, अछूत रह गया था। और जो चीज के लिए सरकार ने कुछ 10-15 हजार करोड़ रुपए दे दिए थे, वो एफपीओ जो है, एफपीओ के अलावा कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं है। किसानों को एकीकृत करके वो प्लेटफॉर्म है उनके मार्केटिंग के लिए, उनके प्रोडक्शन के लिए, उनके प्रोसेसिंग के लिए, एफपीओ मजबूत बनाने के लिए, सक्सेसफुल एफपीओ जो है उनके स्टोरीज भी आपके इस प्रोग्राम जब भी आप आगे डिजाइन करोगे तो रखो। ये हमारा सुझाव था। साथ साथ में हम ये भी बताना चाहेंगे कि भाई आपके इस प्रोग्राम में, जैसे आप 6 महीने से, साल भर से, 15 दिन से, बीच में जब भी कर रहे हो, जब भी आपका टेन्योर है, उसमें व्हाट इज न्यू इन एग्रीकल्चर ये टॉपिक रखिएगा। व्हाट इज न्यू इन एग्रीकल्चर, वो व्हाट इज न्यू इन एग्रीकल्चर आपके साइंटिस्ट ने कुछ पढ़ा है तो वो भी बताएगा। अब हमने देखा कि ये हम सारा खाद तो दे रहे हैं विशेषता राइस में और व्हीट में, और वो अपलोड नहीं हो रहा है। न्यूट्रिशंस अपलोडिंग कैपेसिटी जो क्रॉप की वो करीब करीब 20% पर आ गई है। सो न्यूट्रिशन वो ग्रेन्स में नहीं आता है। नहीं आने से हम जो कंजम्पशन करते हैं 2 kg करते तो 4 kg लगेगा। 4 kg उत्पादन के लिए हमको दुगने जमीन लगेंगी। तो ये प्रॉब्लम्स में उस पर विचार परिवर्तन, विचार बातचीत और चर्चा होना चाहिए। व्हाट इज न्यू इन एग्रीकल्चर। एंड हम ये चाहते हैं कि थोड़ा नया शब्द है, आपको कितना डाइजेस्ट होगा पता नहीं, एग्रीकल्चर का ओलंपिक कीजिए। ओलंपिक का मतलब है सबको सुझाव आप बोल दीजिए कि आप अच्छे काम करते हो और ये डिजिटल आपको मेडल दे दिया है। तो ओलंपिक इन एग्रीकल्चर, बेस्ट डूइंग इन एग्रीकल्चर इन द रिस्पेक्टिव केवी और नियर बाय केरीज और इन दैट अटारी जोन। तो एग्रीकल्चर का ओलंपिक भी कीजिए। और मैराथन सब रहते हैं, एग्रीथॉन कीजिएगा। यंग लोगों को, यंग किसान जो है उनको बोल दीजिएगा 35 साल का जो किसान है वो एग्रीथॉन में आएगा, उसने जो नया किया है अब बोल दीजिए। ये सारी बातें आना चाहिए। 19 अगस्त को ऑनरेबल शिवराज सिंह चौहान साहब जो यूनियन मिनिस्टर है, उन्होंने सम्माननीय प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी मोदी जी के साथ में जो डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर का और करीब करीब 20,000 करोड़ रुपए का आउटले दे दिया है। उसमें करीब करीब 2,900 करोड़ डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर पे ही है। ये डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर का मतलब है उसने अपनी खेती में क्या लगा रहा है उसका नोट करना, उसकी जमीन में कितना पानी उसका नोट करना, उस सॉइल कंडीशन, सॉइल रिपोर्ट क्या है वो, उसका सॉइल टेस्टिंग का रिपोर्ट वो लोड करना। ये डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर जो 19 अक्टूबर को आ गया था, और आपका मेरे ख्याल से ये 10 सितंबर से चालू हुआ ना आपका ये प्रोग्राम जो है, तो इस प्रोग्राम के इसमें आपने इसको इंक्लूड कर दे तो बड़ा अच्छा रहता। डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर का काम नया सरकार ने बहुत ही ज्यादा वार फुटिंग भी चालू कर दिया है, बिकॉज वी आर शॉर्ट ऑफ द एक्सटेंशन पीपल। बियॉन्ड एक्सटेंशन, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का जो एक्सटेंशन जो था कोर, वो अभी कभी बहुत कम हो गया है। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का भी कम हो गया। अभी वी आर बैंकिंग, वी आर रिलाइंग फॉर आवर रिक्वायरमेंट ऑन केवीकेस। तो इसके लिए ये सारी बातें होना आवश्यक है। और एग्रीकल्चर घूम घूम के सारा ये फूड, फ्यूल एंड फाइबर पे जाता है। तो ये सारी बातें किस प्रकार की थोड़ी थोड़ी हम कवर कर सकते हैं, इसके बारे में हम ध्यान देंगे, ऐसे मेरा विश्वास है। हमीदा जी, मैं आपका अभिनंदन करता हूँ, आपको शुक्रगुजार करता हूँ। और आपने बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम किया। रॉय साहब शायद नहीं ज्वाइन हो पाए, SK रॉय साहब। और जो सम्माननीय सूर्या गुंजाल साहब ने एक बात रखी जो मुझे भी महत्वपूर्ण लगती है कि भाई आप थोड़ा प्रोग्राम थोड़ा कर दीजिए यार, कितने सीरियस लोग हैं एग्रीकल्चर में। हम सारे सीनियर होते इतने, अगर हम मैंने अपने साथ और अपने पहले और अपने बाद में के सब लोग, तो एग्रीकल्चर की ये यहाँ तक नहीं पहुंच पाते थे कि हम अभी तक भी सक्सेसफुल, हम ट्रायल एंड एरर ही करते जा रहे हैं। तो ऐसा कोई एग्रीकल्चर इतना डाइवर्सिफाइड है कि उसमें आपको कोई स्टैंडर्डाइज एक जगह लिए करना भी कठिन है। तो जो सूर्या गुंजाल साहब ने बात रखी थी, जब भी ऐसा प्रोग्राम आप बनाओ तो उसको जो भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स है उनके लिए कुछ असेसमेंट रखिए, और असेसमेंट में उनके कुछ एग्जाम भी रखिए। एग्जाम पहले ही ऑनलाइन पूछ लीजिए उनको कि ये आपने इतने पेपर दी थी, उसका जवाब कीजिए, हाथ ऊपर कीजिए, अपने आप को असेस कीजिए कि 100 में से आपको कितने मार्क मिले। और ये जो केवीके का जो स्टाफ है, केवीके के जो साइंटिस्ट है, उनका भी नीड असेसमेंट कीजिए. On the strength of the need assessment of those SMS and scientists in this KB case, you can design the further faculty development program very nicely, and that will be more useful. With this, I congratulate everyone who participated in the program, who wholeheartedly participated in the program, and no casual approach was there. Everything, whatever you undertake in the agriculture, is to be in a serious mode only. ये हंसी खिसी का काम नहीं है एग्रीकल्चर में. और एक्सपेरिमेंट करके प्रदीप जी हमारे मित्र भी ज्वाइन हुए काटुल के, बड़े अच्छे साइंटिस्ट है. और करीब करीब 90 लोग थे. कितने आपके टोटल पार्टिसिपेंट्स आए ये तो मैं जानकारी नहीं पा पाया, पर आप जो सीनियर लोग जो सब इसमें आ गए और बड़ा अच्छा सुंदर सा प्रोग्राम किया, वो उस प्रोग्राम में आपके लिए और मेरी अपने दिल की बात रखने का जो काम किया, सेरिकल्चर का जो छूट गया था उसको आप जरूर इंक्लूड कीजिए था. हम हर जगह जाते हैं, या किसानों में जाते हैं, कहीं लोगों में जाते हैं, पॉलिसी मेकर में, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर में, साइंटिस्ट में जाते हैं. तो सेरिकल्चर है द पोटेंशियल टू चेंज द रूरल एग्रीकल्चर इकोनॉमी. ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था को बदलना की ताकत रखने वाला है सेरिकल्चर है. उसको ताकतवान बनाइए. आपकी जिम्मेदारियां थोड़ी कम हो जाएगी, किसान अपना काम अपने करते जाएगा. और जब किसानों के लिए साइंटिस्ट हम लोग, जब हमारी संख्याएं कम होते जा रही है, तो सक्सेसफुल फार्मर्स को लीजिए अपने साथ में, हाथ से हाथ उनको मिलाइए, अपने साथ में बिठाइए, और उसने जो उसके पास जो ज्ञान है, वो ज्ञान किसानों के बीच हमारे से भी ज्यादा स्पीड से पहुंच सकता है. ये मेरा विश्वास है. आपने मुझे यहाँ आने का, बोलने का जो मौका दिया, उसके लिए मैं आपका शुक्रगुजार हूँ. आप सबको मैं कांग्रेचुलेट करता हूँ, आपको बधाई देता हूँ. और रॉय साहब को प्रणाम, गुंजाल सर को, सर आपको बहुत बहुत प्रणाम. अतिन साहब और सुरेंद्रन साहब, बड़े आप सीनियर लोग हैं. कभी मौका जीवन में आया तो आपको मिलने का कोशिश करेंगे. आप सबके आशीर्वाद चाहूंगा. अभी 4 दिन से, अभी आज 30 तारीख है ना, बस 4 दिन के बाद मैं 75 साल में चले जाऊंगा. तो सबके आपके बड़े पावरफुल आशीर्वाद मेरे काम आएंगे, ताकि इसी फोर्स से, इसी भावनाओं के साथ में, इसी ज्ञान के प्राप्ति के आशा रखते हुए मैं आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश करूंगा. आप सबको नमस्कार करता हूँ, धन्यवाद देता हूँ और बधाई देता हूँ. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
Thank you so much, sir. Very important suggestions you have given. One suggestion was given by Honorable Gunjar sir, that we have given the assignments to all the training, and on the basis of that assignment, we are analyzing that, and on the basis of that, we are providing the certificate. Second thing you have told us, Dr. Kalantri sir, that there should be a problem should be identified. So through KVKs, we are identifying the problems of the farmers, and we have also established this Farmers Scientist Forum, sir. This Farmers Scientist Forum, they are meeting once in the month, and that meeting was arranged by the one of the innovative farmer in his either on field or in his house. All the means all the other members, they are going there, they are having the discussion, and on the basis of that, they are means analyzing the strategy, and they are giving feedbacks to the KVKs, and they are giving feedbacks to the State Agriculture Department, Atma, or university. And on the basis of this, we are planning the different programs for all the farmers. So like we have started at PDKV Akola, we have started it through KVK also. Most of the KVK, they are having this farmer scientist program. Regarding the FPO, in my lecture, I have covered about that FPO also, how to develop model and ideal KVK, and how to reach to unreached. In that, we have covered the FPO portion, as well as the SHG portion also we have covered, sir. Then you have given very good suggestion regarding the Olympic and agrothon. So definitely, sir, in future, we'll suggest and we'll try to include such type of new things. Then you have suggested that carbon credit, this new topic, and entrepreneurship development and processing. So in this program, we have given emphasis not only on the primary agriculture, but also on the secondary agriculture. What is secondary agriculture? It is value addition to the primary agriculture, means it is processing. So we have included in that. So thank you so much for giving us valuable time, sir. And thank you for your suggestion.
1 minute, I will take 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
As I told you, my all participant friends and seniors, Surya Gunjal was my friend, philosopher and guide. Similarly, among the young scientists and young workers in the agriculture, Dr. Shakir Ali is also younger to me, very younger to me. but he's also my friend, philosopher, and guide. Many times I seek his advice whenever I go to the farmers and I have some problem to be answered and replied to them. I just immediately telephone and ask his reply over that, his answer over that, and then I just give a feedback to the farmers. Dr. Shakir Ali, while he was working in some of the KVCs in Maharashtra, all VIP so-called President of India, Prime Minister of India, Chief Minister of India, Agriculture Minister of India, Foreign Minister of India, and so many people, so many chief ministers of the state, and so many people came there, and a center of excellence in vegetables he established there. Such a wonderful thing at this age, Dr. Shakir Ali could do. I am very much impressed with that. This is not the platform simply to appreciate that, but I must bring to the notice of the audience. And many people perhaps may not know unless someone is telling to them. Therefore, I elaborately told about Shakir Ali as a wonderful person in the field of agriculture. He understands agriculture. He understands pulses of the farmer. आज इन किसान की नाड़ी को समझते हैं, जानते हैं, और उसी के भरोसे वो आगे बढ़ते हैं. बड़ी अच्छी बात है. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जी. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Now our beloved director Atari is here. So I request, he is the chief guest for this program. So I request Dr. S.K. Roy, sir, to give his remarks. Please, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Ali. Good afternoon to everybody. Dr. Surya Gunjal, advisor of Meghalaya Biodiversity Restoration Project Shillong and former director, School of Agriculture Science. Captain Dr. Lakshmikant Kalantari, former director of Sericulture and chairman of Maharashtra Society of Extension Education. Our colleague and course director, Dr. Shakir Ali, and my colleagues from Atari, and all the participants, and especially the NADCL Baramulla. Thanks to all for this a grand success of this program. It was a wonderful program, and it was spanning 21 days. So it is a very much useful to all of these who are in the field of agriculture research, extension, and also in the KVK system. So wholehearted thanks to all. We also thanks to our former Deputy Director General KD Kokare Sahab, Dr. Lakhan Singh, former director. They participated and encouraged us in the inaugural session. And all the resource persons, that is most wonderful, very rich program was there, very good resource persons we have got in this program, and it was well structured by Dr. Shakir Ali and my other colleagues in the Atari, and with the help of the NADCL. So most of the important topics as from the expert, Dr. Gunjal Saab, Dr. Lakshmikant Kalanti Saab, they have narrated what is the output of this program and what are the important things we have to focus at this time. Particularly in agriculture, new things are coming like artificial intelligence, drone technology, FPOs, natural farming, new concepts are coming. And particularly in animal husbandry and forestry sectors, which are very much important in respect of doubling farmer income, which was the main aim of government of India to increase the doubling farmer income. And these areas mainly contribute horticulture, animal science, fishery. These areas mainly contribute the doubling farmer income.
Dr. Rai, sir, there is some network issue. Actually, he is out for some program, another program. Dr. Rai, sir.
Oh. are very good one. This has taken a very big project on this area. So it was a very rich program. I think it will be very much useful to all of the participants for in their long career, particularly this new one, those who are joining and join the service for few years. They will be immensely benefited from this program. So it was a very good program, very good training program, and I once again thank all the resource persons, our experts like Dr. Gunjal, Dr. Kalanti, and our colleagues in Atari, Dr. Ali, Dr. Tushar, Dr. Rajesh, all that is it has developed in a very good shape. It has got very good shape, and so it was a very good success in the end. Some 1-2 suggestions, whatever we have received from our experts, that some assessment type program. Yes, all the training program at the end they assess and make some gradation. So in the next time we should keep this assessment system also before the completing the program, training program. So thank you all. Thank you very much for participating and giving their inputs in this in our important program on this 21 days program. Thank you very much once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, respected sir. Thank you so much for giving your feedback. Now I request Mr. Tushar Atre, scientist from ICR Atari Pune, to give vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Chief guest of today's lecture session, Dr. S.K. Roy, sir, Director ICR Atari Pune, guest of honor, Captain Dr. Lakshmikant Kalantri, sir, former Director of Sericulture Maharashtra and also Chairman of Maharashtra Society of Extension Education, Dr. Surya Gunjal, sir. I think I hope I am audible. Advisor Meghalaya
Yes.
Biodiversity Restoration Project Shillong, and also former Director School of Agriculture Sciences YCMU Nashik, Dr. Shakir Ali Sayed, sir, Sri Shah from NADCL Baramulla, distinguished guests, trainee participants, ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon to all of you. It is my privilege to propose vote of thanks at the valedictory session of Faculty Development Program on recent advances in agriculture technology for sustainable development of agriculture, veterinary, fisheries, and allied sectors. This program was organized in online mode from 10 to 13 September in by NADCL Baramulla and Atari Pune. Firstly, I would like to thank chief guest of today's program and our honorable director, Dr. S.K. Roy, sir, for his constant support, continuous encouragement, and various suggestions while framing this program and also during the conduct of this program. We are indebted to him due to his continuous guidance and motivation. We could organize this program very successfully. And as well, he also guided us during inaugural and valedictory session to all of the participants. I thank the chief guest of honor of today's program, Dr. Lakshmikant Kalatri, sir. Sir has given a very elaborate lecture. Sir has motivated the participants, and as a man of extension, sir has very well pointed out that before carrying out any training program, we should first do need assessment of trainees, especially for KVKs of Maharashtra. And apart from food, agriculture should also diversify towards fuel and fiber. As we are talking about increasing incomes and fighting climate change, sericulture is also will come in big way as a avenue for increasing farmers' income, sir. I express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Surya Gunjal, Advisor Meghalaya Biodiversity Restoration Project Shillong, and former Director School of Agriculture Sciences YCMU Nashik, for his motivating words. As we keep hearing, sometimes it's also conflicting that modern agriculture as well as natural farming, indigenous agriculture. So, sir has rightly advised us we should integrate this modern agriculture along with indigenous technologies and for sustainable ecology as well as economic viability, so that our food production systems will be robust and they will meet the need of food consumption need of our populace, and as well as it will be able to get healthy food with less amount of residue with judicious use of resources. I express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. K.D. Kokate, a former Deputy Director General Agriculture Extension, ICR New Delhi. Sir was guest of honor during inaugural function of this workshop. He has emphasized the importance of agriculture during various calamities, be it COVID, be it war, how agriculture only has sustained the economy and how it remains sustainable throughout various calamities. And he also highlighted various challenges before agriculture, like climate change, malnutrition, etc. We are indebted to Kokate sir for his guidance. I thank Dr. Lakhan Singh sir, our former director at Atari Pune, for addressing the participants in an oral session. He has highlighted various frontier areas of agriculture like natural farming, skill development, post-harvest management, secondary agriculture, which was very useful in setting the tone of workshop. And I think participants have also hopefully benefited from that. So this 21 days program had a total of 30 lectures. Each day has 2 lectures, and in between we have assignment days, 5 assignments. The lectures were delivered by professionals from various ICR institutes, various state agriculture universities, universities of veterinary, animal science and fisheries universities, College of Veterinary Sciences, as well as KVKs from various non-governmental organizations. And the topic of presentations covered whole of agriculture and allied sectors, rightly from livestock, fodder production, then climate resilient agriculture, climate resilient livestock, fisheries, allied sectors like fisheries, beekeeping, model KVK, oilseed, also data analysis, and recent technologies of drones, use of AI, artificial intelligence, and IoT in agriculture, Farmers First program, focus on startups, how animal welfare is also important while focusing on productivity. In this workshop, more than 120 participants from all over the India participated, including scientists from ICR, various faculties of PSAUs, some of postdoctoral students. I thank them all for their participation. We had got good feedback from both of the participants as well as faculties who have delivered lecture as expert. Dr. Tambe, Dr. Shilpa, Dr. Atitan sir, Dr. Yusrana sir. We thank you for giving us your honest feedback, and whenever possible, we can always incorporate these feedbacks in next training programs. I take this opportunity to thank the coordinators for their efforts in coordinating this program. I thank Dr. Ratna Nashine Madam, Professor and Dean, College of Agriculture, Narayanpur, IGKV, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, for reading out the proceedings of this program. Lastly, I would like to thank the organizing team, especially Dr. Shakir Ali Syed sir, Principal Scientist from Atari Pune, Sri Raish Ahmad Shah from NADCL, for their hard work and dedication in coordinating this program. Your efforts have made this program a remarkable success, sir. I also take this opportunity to thank Dr. Rajesh from Atari Pune, who was also involved in coordinating and organizing this program. I appreciate the efforts of Hamida Khanam Madam in coordinating IT side of this 21 days program. Many people have contributed directly and indirectly in organizing and conduct of this 21 days faculty development program. I thank them all. If somehow I have missed some of the names, then I regret for that. Thank you once again all for your participation and engagement. I look forward to seeing the positive impact of this program in your respective workplace, on your in your field, and broadly in agriculture and allied sciences. Thank you again. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks to the chairman and his DCL also, because he has provided all the facilities for conducting this training program. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.